I feel paralyzed.
Hey guys, this is TriSpec giving you TC Gaming's first ever Yugi cast. Not sure if that term has been used before. If it has, damn. If it hasn't, I am so good, but I'm sure you can figure it out. I'm going to talk to you about a few things today, primarily our Day 1 Nationals wrap-up. I'm going to talk to you about what our team saw there deck-wise, including in LCQs and how it looks like everything is going. Also, I'll be talking about my take on a couple of changes that should be hitting the rulebooks here soon. So, as many of you probably already know, Nationals, at least in North America, is a 3-day event, where the first day, which is Friday, is all about the last chance qualifiers, or LCQs, and the side events. The second day is the first day of the tournament, and the third day is the tournament's second day, where the top players from Day 1 compete. One of our team members, Simba, is currently in Detroit competing in the LCQs. LCQs work a little differently from a regional qualifier. It's a simple single elimination tournament. If you win, you're in. You get to play the next day in the national tournament. If you lose, you can try in multiple LCQs, which will all be there on that first day. Our first report indicates a large amount of Infernity players in attendance, and the LCQs, which is not always a great indicator of the big tournament itself, but isn't too bad, is full of many different decks. Not only are the meta decks there, but also rogue decks like Fire Fist. Simba, like I said, the team member that's there, says he's played against Bujins, which he unfortunately lost to in the semifinals of one of his LCQs, Georgias, and a Sylvan deck, and a Spellbook deck. He's seeing a lot of variety this year, which, even in LCQs, it's a really different thing to see at Nationals. 2 years ago was the last time I attended, and all I saw was literally... I took windup, so I can't say anything about it, but my deck was a little more unique. Windups, Dino Rabbits, some Inzectors, not really many oddball decks out there. So we'll see how that turns out. And since this is a 3-day event, I'll be bringing you more tomorrow around the same time, hopefully a little earlier. It depends on when I get my information back from the tournament. And now, as far as changes to the rules are concerned, the one people seem the most interested in is being unable to draw if you go turn 0. For those of you who don't use this term, turn 0 is essentially the first person to go in a duel. Not your first turn, but the actual player that goes first. So this is a pretty big deal. It doesn't sound like much, but it can really change some playstyles. I have personally been playing on DevPro, so I'm kind of used to having this ruling already in place. Honestly, it hasn't affected me that much, but I'm playing with decks that I wouldn't normally play with. My favorite type of deck is like the 6, and sometimes, no pun intended, that 6th card can really help. But with decks like my Lightsworn deck, I don't really mind if I don't get that 6th card when I go first. If I draw a Solar Recharge or Charge of the Light Brigade, I'm in really good shape. If I draw Raiden, I'm in okay shape. Now, sometimes my hand just sucks, I need that 6th card, or at least it could have helped me. That happens. I think this will change things the most, and for the better, when you play against decks like stun decks and spam decks. In a stun deck, you might set 4 when you draw 6. Theoretically, you'll only set 3 when you draw 5. It'll make it easier for that second player to kind of get out of that first turn crunch. The other rule change, which I haven't really heard much about, but apparently each player is going to have the ability to have a field spell on the play. Put simply, I hate this ruling. I think it's stupid. I think that ruins the idea of a spell-based deck, and fundamentally it changes how you can play against decks like Gravekeepers. I think it should be within your right to add a tech field spell to your deck and say, oh wow, I just happen to be good against decks like Gravekeepers because I have an extra MST for the field spell. That's just my opinion though. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed our first Yugi cast. You can check out our site, our Facebook, and our Twitter by going to our channel. If you like our content, please support us and subscribe, and thanks for watching.